Good morning, students. I am Ms. Gurjeet Kaur, your maths teacher. First of all, congratulations to you all that you all have passed 9th class. And now, let's start here. So here we are going to start our second chapter, and the name of the chapter is polynomial. Polynomial, ये वर्ड, ये टर्म आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी 9th क्लास में सुना हुआ है. आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी पॉलिनोमियल के बारे में स्टडी किया हुआ है एंड दिस वर्ड पॉलिनोमियल इज वेरी फेमिलियर टू यू. सो नाउ लेट अस स्टार्ट दिस चैप्टर पॉलिनोमियल विद द टर्म डिग्री. डिग्री, व्हाट इज डिग्री? हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ वेरिएबल इन अ पॉलिनोमियल इज नोन एज डिग्री. किसी भी पॉलिनोमियल की हाईएस्ट पावर डिग्री होती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी हैव अ पॉलिनोमियल 2x² + 3x + 2. In this polynomial, the highest power of the variable is 2. Therefore, the degree of the polynomial is 2. Let us take another example. Gx = x power 4 minus 7x. In this number polynomial, the highest power of variable x is 4. It means the degree of this polynomial is 4. It means the highest power of variable in a polynomial is called degree. On the basis of degree, we divide the polynomial in 3 parts. डिग्री के अकॉर्डिंग हम पॉलिनोमियल को जनरली 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते हैं एंड दीज पार्ट्स आर लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल, क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल एंड क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमियल. सो लेट अस स्टार्ट विथ लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल. लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल, here the degree is 1. It means if the degree of polynomial is 1, so it is a linear polynomial. For example, we have a polynomial px = 2x + 3. Here, the degree of the polynomial is 1. That is why this polynomial px is linear polynomial. Second one is quadratic polynomial. The degree is 2. It means that if the degree of polynomial is 2, so the polynomial will be quadratic. For example, 3x² - x - 4 is a polynomial px. Here we have taken a polynomial px = 3x² - x - 4, and in this polynomial the highest power, that means degree is 2, so the polynomial is quadratic polynomial. Third is cubic polynomial. The degree is 3. If the degree of the polynomial is 3, so it is cubic polynomial. For example, px = x³ - 3x² + 4x + 7, we have a polynomial. And in this number polynomial, the degree of the polynomial is 3. Therefore, the polynomial is cubic polynomial. So hope you have understood all these polynomials and you have to note down these. Okay. Now, our next topic is zeros of a polynomial. Zeros of a polynomial, and this also you know very well that what is zeros of the polynomial. In 9th class also you have studied about that word. This word zeros is also known as roots of the polynomial. So let's see the definition of zeros of a polynomial. If px is a polynomial, then zeros of the polynomial are those values of x which make the polynomial 0. So let us take one example for this. We have a polynomial px = x² - 5x + 6, and to find the zeros of a polynomial, first we have to set this polynomial is equal to 0. Now, to find the zeros of the polynomial, we have to factorize this polynomial by splitting the middle term method. So for this, first we break the middle term 5x as 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equals to 0. Now we make the factors of this equation. So we get x minus 3, x minus 2 is equals to 0. Here x minus 3, x minus 2 are the factors of the polynomial x square minus 5x plus 6. And to get the zeros of the polynomial, first either x minus 3 will be equal to 0 or x minus 2 will be equal to 0. It means that value of x is equals to 3 or 2. So here we have two values of x, that is these are 3 and 2, and these two values are zeros of the polynomial, and these zeros are also known as roots of the polynomial. Okay, it means that if px is a polynomial, here we have taken px is equals to x square minus 5x plus 6, then the zeros of the polynomial are the values of x. So here we got two values of x, 3 and 2. So these two values 3 and 2 will be the zeros of the polynomial, which will make the polynomial 0. So hope you have understood this video. Now, in the next number topic, we will see here the relation between the zeros and coefficient of a quadratic polynomial. This is our next topic that we have to study here in this. So for this, first we take a quadratic polynomial px is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. This ax square plus bx plus c is also known as the standard form of a quadratic polynomial. So here we have taken a polynomial px is equals to this, where a, b and c are the coefficients and a is not equals to 0. Why a is not equals to 0? Because here we want a quadratic polynomial, and in a quadratic polynomial we need a term with x square. That is why a should not be equals to 0. And let us also take the zeros of the polynomial alpha and beta. Here alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial px. Then we have the two important relationships between zeros and coefficients that you have to remember it. And these are alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a. Alpha plus beta, it means sum of zeros equal to minus b upon a. Here b and a are the coefficients that you can find out from here. And the second one is alpha into beta is equals to c upon a. Alpha into beta means product of zeros is equals to c upon a. Here c and a are the coefficients. C is a constant term and a is coefficient of x square. So these are the two important relationships, and these formulas you write in your notebook also, and you have to remember it. And if we have the zeros alpha and beta, listen carefully, if we have the zeros alpha and beta, so we can write a quadratic polynomial as px is equals to x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta, or px is equals to x square minus sum of zeros times x plus product of zeros. So these two formulas you have to note down in your copy.